First of all, you should have a clarity why do you want to go for civil services. When I say why do you want to go to civil services, you have also to be specific about the choice of your service. When you will go in your final interview, you will have to fill a DAF in which you will have to give a preference in order of preference which service you want to join. There is a very frequently asked question from the candidates, why do you want to join IAS, IPS or IFS, whatever is your preference. And students fumble. They start making hypothetical answer, imaginary answer, something they have heard from here and there, or they start justifying what is IAS, what is IPS or other civil services. You should know what exactly is the nature of services, whether it matches with your temperament and aptitude or not. There is a detailed description available in the DOPT site for IAS, IPS and other career there. You should know in advance what an IAS officer does, what an IPS does, what foreign service does. In this course module, I will speak to you also about the nature of the different services. Accordingly, you have to develop your aptitude. Your whole preparation journey will start from there because you will get an answer for why you are going to prepare for it. Once you know the art of the game, you know the purpose, you enjoy it. So will happen also with your UPSC journey. Now what I'll be talking about, what I will discuss in the 10 modules. Let me explain to you. The first module will be understanding of the ecosystem. Here I will explain to you also the scope of work in IAS, IPS, IFS and some of the important central services and what major role these officers play in Indian governance and development of the country. Then in this module, I will talk also about the eligibility conditions and also the process of filling up the form and how you have to take it forward. This will include discussion about the myths and realities related to civil service examination so that you are clear from the beginning itself that you have not to be disturbed by the myths involved with the civil service examination and you should not be misguided by the others who don't know about actual nature of the exam. In the second module, I will be focusing on crafting a vision with goal setting. This will include detailed analysis of the prelims and main syllabus, prioritizing the topics with reference to weightage and also relevance, connecting topics across the subjects for interdisciplinary learning so that you understand how the syllabus of different subjects prescribed to you can be integrated and you can make an interdisciplinary study which can be useful for you when you join civil services in the implementation of policy and programs. In module 3, I'll focus on decoding the entire syllabus. Where is the importance, why this topic has been prescribed for you, what will be approach to make the preparation, how you would correlate the topics from one subject to other subject, what will the importance of NCERT in your foundational preparation, how you are going to develop the thinking ability and critical analytical thinking about the topics, strategy for effective reading and making concise notes. These all things will be covered in module 4 for you. In module 5, I will focus on mastering current affairs for civil service examination. How will you read newspapers, magazines, how this will be relevant for your syllabus, how will you prepare notes on that, and how you can correlate these current events and the developments with your static syllabus. In module 6, I will focus on polishing your writing skills. What will be the structure of answers, short length and long length answer, what is the introduction, what is the middle body, what is the conclusion of that, how to maintain flow in writing. I will focus also on the essay writing, that how you can score good marks. In the different papers 1 to 4 and also in the optional paper, what are the different methods of writing and what will the different strategy of writing skills that you are going to maintain. I'll explain these all things to you with some examples. In module 7, I'll focus especially on the preliminary examination. How to prepare notes, how to study for prelims, and how you are going to be effective and success-oriented for the preliminary examination. As you know, preliminary examination is a screening test. Very large number of candidates appear in it. Mostly, it becomes more like elimination process than selection process. Even very good candidates, they do not qualify in the preliminary examination just because they lack in some strategy and technique. So I'll have a complete understanding for you in this course, right from preparation to attempting the question in the examination hall and how to practice on MCQs and score good marks so that you can ensure your success in the preliminary examination. In module 8, I'll focus on the mains examination. Your preparation strategy, your writing skill, how to score good marks, how will you use pie charts, diagrams and flow charts in your writing, what will be the right method of writing the answer. Some module answers will be discussed with you in the mains preparation strategy. In the 9th module, I will focus on interview skills, personality development, so that from the beginning itself, you know what are the basic parameters on which the UPSC interview asks you question or interact with you, what they are trying to evaluate in you, so that you know from the beginning itself what you have to get ready with. Rather, I say what the selectors are going to evaluate in you in your final interview. If you know from the beginning, this will give you a direction to your journey of preparation, because they are going to evaluate your suitability for civil services and governance. So what are the basic traits required? And your entire preparation is going to be in that direction. It is not just the preparation of your content. Basically, it is your ability for governance which is being evaluated at every stage. Do's and don'ts will be discussed. How to present yourself will be discussed there. How you are going to take the board. How to face the interview very smartly, intelligently, with all emotional intelligence and get good marks in the interview. That I will be taking under this module. Then in the final module, that is 10th module, I will be talking about the success mindset for the civil service examination. Of course, I'll be having discussion on this in the beginning itself also, but in the final module, I will have a detailed discussions on that. What kind of discipline, time management, effective writing skill, communication skill, personality, and overall, what is the role of the peer groups, whether you will be making group preparation or individual preparation. There I will be helping you customizing your own preparation strategy in this module. I hope this entire journey of 10 modules will help you to sail through this examination very smoothly. Let's begin a journey with 10 module course with me in the coming time.